Hi Pisces, welcome to your general reading for February 2021, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope this video finds each and every one of you feeling well and at your highest vibrations. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into your reading. I do want to make mention that there aren't really any planetary things going on with you right now. You did appear in your pre-shuffle to be doing a little bit of mastery with your finances and fine-tuning on your life and what you kind of need for yourself and what you want to bring about to yourself. And I thought that was all really, really great. Saw a lot of like 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. So like introspection and going on, really deciding what it is that you want and what you want to bring to you. Being very clear on it. We have the King of Swords there twice, clarifying each other. I thought that was pretty cool and worth mentioning. So the few Pisces that are watching this video, I do see that a lot of you are doing some really, really hard work, especially whenever it comes to your earthly possessions and what you're like making tangible for yourself. I love that so much. So this reading is going to be for Pisces, February 2021, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do one more. Overall theme for this reading. Funny enough, this is what Aquarius had as their overall theme for their reading, was the Hangman. New perspective, gaining new insight on different things, an illuminated mind coming down from this suspension. A lot of you guys have been pausing really and reflecting, like I was just saying with that 4 of Swords energy, and kind of going within and listening to your intuition, which is always great for a Pisces. And this is also a card of Pisces as well. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer can definitely be seen within this, but for sure Pisces and Scorpio. And you guys are having an illuminated mind. Things are coming up for you guys that are making you see things a little bit differently. Maybe you finally are figuring out where it is that you want to go, where you want to move forward with. Definitely showing already in these 4 cards that are first coming out. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. I'm going to go ahead and get some clarifiers for these out. And clarify this Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is going to be clarified by the 6 of Cups. The Knight of Wands is clarified by you, Pisces, the Moon. 6 of Pentacles is clarified by the Tower. And the Queen of Wands is clarified by the 8 of Cups. And now we have at the bottom of the deck the Page of Pentacles. New opportunities, skills, and development being gained. Absolutely love that. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. First card off we have in position of you is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the tarot, but it does get to where it's going. It's not a hesitant approach, or not something that means that you aren't getting somewhere. It just means you're taking that slow approach. So a lot of you might be moving towards some things, especially financially, like I was mentioning in the beginning, just kind of going forward to offering this coin up in the slow and steady. And then we have it clarified by the 6 of Cups. Now, this is in the position of you, so a lot of you guys might be returning to some old ideas, or just like honestly nurturing yourself and nurturing others, because the 6 of Cups is a card of harmony, but it's also a card of gratitude and realizing where you want to be able to like put things. The 6 of Cups to me is always a nostalgic card as well. And we'll get more, energy readings when we start to deeply clarify this. Right now I'm slightly kind of confused by the energies together, but maybe they'll make sense a little bit later. But in this top row, the Knight of Pentacles is moving right onto this Knight of Wands, and they're both facing each other. Knight of Wands is the transition of an idea. You, at the Page of Wands, you have the spark of creativity, the spark of an idea or something that you want to do. And the Knight of Wands carries out that action and actually puts it to use and puts it forth. So maybe you guys are financially coming up with this like old thing that like you had an idea about once, and now you're able to kind of take action with it, or it's like truly being there. Reason I say that is because the Moon is clarifying this Knight of Wands. And like I said, this Knight of Wands is action and fast movement forward, fast ideas, and really moving in hot to kind of get them. And the Moon is illumination. Usually things that are in the shadow realm. And also this is you, like I said, Pisces. So, I think some things have come to light that make you want to move and act a little bit more swiftly, but it's going to be a little bit more of a slow approach. But with the Six of Cups being there as a clarifier for the Knight of Pentacles, now I'm kind of seeing that it's going to be a positive. Whatever you're heading towards is going to be very, very positive. It's going to bring a little bit more harmony and balance into your life. And this return is definitely going to benefit you. And this is in your challenge position where the Knight of Wands and the Moon lies. So I think your challenge position is saying that, you know, moving forward slowly, maybe as you move forward, this is starting to going to like make sense. The Hangman is at the beginning of your reading as the offer of new perspective. So while you're kind of hanging out and like doing all this introspection and kind of seeing things at a different angle than what you are now, maybe you're actually able to kind of like start to take action, start to see things a little bit more clearly with this Moon card. And it's going to have you moving forward regardless, maybe not moving fast or at all, but like moving with like the idea that you're like, oh, I actually want to do this. I want to move forward with this and I want to make this happen. The reason I say that is because your advice from Spirit is the Six of Pentacles. Make it happen. Something that popped into my head really strong. This is a card of give and take, but it's also a card of victory and success too. And sixes are always victory and success. I know the Six of Wands is more about like victory and success and gaining recognition and all that good stuff. But the Six of Pentacles knows where he wants to put his efforts, knows who he wants to give to, is able to see very, very clearly whenever it comes to who he needs to delegate things out to. So I think right now it's coming in as a position showing that that's going to cause things to be a little bit more, I don't know, this reflective state that you've been in, Pisces, is going to be one that you notice where you need to be putting your efforts in general, because the Knights are pretty much effort, like in general. They all move forward with something, whether it be beauty and compassion or with their money and finances or with their passions and what their drive is. And I think you guys are moving forward with this drive because at the end of the final outcome after the Six of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands knows what she wants. She's an authoritative figure herself, but she's also the social butterfly. She's the creativity herself, not the same as like the Empress, but she is definitely somebody to like a force to be reckoned with. And she always strikes when the opportunity is given to her. She knows what she wants to do. She's very, very creative in her own self. So I think a lot of you guys are understanding where you kind of want to take your values at this time. And like I mentioned beginning in your pre-shuffle, you are having a lot of financial security coming towards you, and maybe that's where this is still kind of like underlying, like going with you guys. Whatever this is, the Six of Pentacles is automatically being clarified by this Tower energy. Tower energy can be quite scary sometimes, but at the same time, Tower energy just means change. And maybe that's what's kind of changing for you guys, is like where to put out this, and where to give and where to receive. Let me put it that way. And the Tower is going to come in to kind of like change things. Where you're giving and where you're putting your things right now are helping to build your foundation a lot more strong than what it was, because this Queen of Wands, she has a strong foundation herself. She has all her resources there with her. She is able to like move things and like get them going, get them, you know, she like, her resources are able to be connected to her. She's able to be like, well, I want to do this. I'm going to contact this person and do this way. Or I see that this isn't doing this for me, then I'm going to like wipe that out and start over fresh and do. She's like very inventive with her ideas, and I'm feeling that for you guys. And I think that has you turning away from some things that you didn't need or didn't want, because this is a lot of times emotional. But Eight of Cups is always just moving away from something, usually moving away from something that was a little more sad or just like had you feeling emotional too. So I think that what you guys are emotionally investing in right now is a little bit more for yourself. But we're going to go through and kind of look at the bigger picture here. That's kind of what I have on the table just as an initial start. So let's go ahead and clarify this Knight of Pentacles for Pisces. Position of you, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The cards got all jumbly, so give me like 2 seconds to like re-rotate these. Knight of Pentacles, all the way to the floor. Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is outlook. This person on this card holds this world in their hands and kind of sits there. They've got one of their staffs or their wand still strapped up, but they've taken the other one down out of its holster where it usually is, and they kind of got it set up as if they've got a new idea, a new approach to something. If they're looking out, trying to figure out where they want to go next. And maybe that's where this slow approach is coming. Maybe you guys are slowly trying to figure out where it is that you want to go. And Spirit it's kind of challenging right now to like figure that out so that way you can get moving. Let's get another clarifying for that. We'll clarify the Knight of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. I definitely feel like you guys have a lot of creativity going on. Three of Cups. Yeah, this is going to be a victorious game. Like, this is going to be something worth, like, cheering over and something worth celebrating because you guys have made a decision on something and you guys are actually, like, taking that approach. Definitely something that's going to bring you more abundance because we have the Three of Cups with that Six of Cups now. Let's clarify the Six of Cups for Pisces. Knight of Pentacles. What did I just say, you guys? That's beautiful. Like, being clarified, like, that's just showing, like, everything that I said in the beginning. You guys are slowly moving forward towards something that is going to bring you abundance. It's going to bring you a little bit more happiness, a little bit more calm within yourself. Six of Cups is really one of the happiest cards other than the Sun and the Terra. Let's get one more clarifying card really quickly. You guys are heading towards your dreams. This is wishful thinking, wishful wishes coming true. The Nine of Cups is all about wishes coming true. So that's what you guys are heading towards right now at this time. And I think that your challenge from Spirit is to kind of see what's in the dark right now so that way you can move a little bit quicker. Because like that Knight of Wands, he's not as fast moving as the Knight of Swords, but he has very clear mind, just like this Queen of Wands, of what he wants to do. Can we clarify this Nine of Wands? We got the Devil. Devil is usually being bound and chained to something. Also, sometimes a little bit more restrictive or obsessive energy. Maybe you guys are really, like, what Spirit wants you to be obsessed over what this new venture is, you know. It's also toxic energies and letting go of things, but we're going to get another clarifying card because right now the Knight of Wands with this Devil card doesn't make too much sense. What is this Devil card? We have the Six of Swords. This is usually turning away from something. You're moving out of like choppier waters and into calmer waters and only taking what you need with you because you can see this person is pushing this and steering this boat around. They're being guided by somebody, but they're kind of sitting in this and they're draped up. They don't really know where it is that they're going, but they know it's heading towards a better place. So maybe a lot of you guys where you're kind of heading from, your advice from Spirit is saying leave a little bit of the toxic energies behind. And maybe that's part of what needs to be kind of illuminated for you guys. Just because moving away from an energy like that, like ask for what the clarification on that Devil is. And I have a card flipped up in here. I'm going to see what that is. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take this too because it was just flipped over in the deck, the Eight of Swords. So you have the Six of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Devil clarifying the Knight of Wands. To be able to move forward with this new idea, I think your challenge position is saying to let go of anything toxic in your life, anything that feels like baggage, and anything especially that's making you feel like trapped, like you cannot see clearly. Because before you can move forward and start getting this approach with this Knight of Pentacles, you know, you got this idea, but there's still some things that need to go before this idea can kind of come to fruition, before these dreams and these wishes can start to truly manifest. So that way you can actually see clearly and see what's on the horizon. It's a little clouded right now because if you look at these two cards, this person is looking out on the world. This person can't see anything because they're blindfolded. They're trapped in between all these swords, and their house and their background where this person is standing is in the background. You know, so if there's anything that you need to cut out of your life, this message will be for, you know, some of you. Let that go. Also, if there's any doubt within yourself, know that this moving and this approach, this forward movement for yourself is going to help unbound you. It's going to help make you feel like you're not stuck anymore. And honestly, I think that this energy is being cleared out for you, Pisces, just because we do have this moon card we're about to clarify, and it's going to show that something is going to be coming to light. Nine of Wands just flipped over as soon as I started to shuffle. Nine of Wands is about putting down those burdens, like perseverance, determination, strength. And it might take a lot of that to reach this point, to get to the point where you want to actually move forward. Let's get another clarifying card. What's this Nine of Wands with the moon? Too many trying to come out. Okay. So we have the moon, the Nine of Wands, and then the moon, the moon again. You guys need to reveal something. Like, honestly, what needs to be revealed is that you are strong, Pisces. You are very strong. This person looks weak in this picture, in this card, But he's already put up all these other wands, and he's got this one left that he's got to stack up there. He's got this bandage on his head, but like honestly, what I'm seeing too, and what I'm kind of getting intuitively right now, look at this blindfold that's on this person with all these wands back behind them. And then as a clarifier, we have all these swords. I said wands because these have wands. These cards are very, very similar. And it's also 8 to 9. But what's the difference in these cards? Whereas this person's a little bit more restrained and covered up, look at this blindfold, or it's being put up on there. Obviously, it's a bandage on his head and showing that he's done really, really hard work. But the work that you're about to do, whatever this like reveal is going to help you kind of put down a lot of that weight and be able to move forward. You're going to be done. You're going to be reaching that end of the cycle where you can lay everything down and actually move. Because what's going to be happening? You're going to take that one stick and you're going to ride with it. Let's get another clarifying card. Fell out immediately, the sun. Where you're gonna head is going to bring you happiness, abundance, vitality, strength. The sun card is a card of Leo too, so some of you might be dealing with a Leo, and that might be some of what's worth being revealed here to you, Pisces, is that you've been strong and persevering. You might have, a little bit more of this energy with you that's kind of keeping you like, almost like there's like light. The sun and the moon are both apparent within this card. You can see the sun still shining through this moon energy right here, and it's illuminating all this for that person. So wherever you guys are heading, like it's letting you know that things are going to be like great for you. This moving away and this energy, this toxic energy that you're going to let go of and where you're going to move away from, it's worth moving away from because it's leading you to a better place. And that's in your advice from spirit category too. So spirit is literally telling you, figure out whatever's in the dark, bring it to light. I don't know what that is for you, Pisces, but I'm sure that some of you are having those triggers with it right now. And whatever that is, let it go. Let the light in and figure things out. Let's clarify the 6 of Pentacles. You know what? I lied too. I'm sitting here saying this is advice from spirit. And I don't know why I'm hearing that this is advice from spirit when technically this column and row right here is the advice from spirit. That's your challenge position. I'm going to go ahead and correct myself. Your challenge is to reveal and like let all that light in so that way you can see things clearly. So that way you can like truly persevere, take that blindfold off. That's what this is all telling you. You guys have been working really hard though. I said that in the beginning of your reading when I was doing your pre-shuffle. You guys have been working really, really hard, and now it's time to finish clearing up this energy so you can clear out and get out and move on. Now, in the advice from spirit category, we have the 6 of Pentacles, which I said was give and take. 6 of Pentacles is going to be clarified by the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is abundance, reaping all your rewards, abundance, gain. The number 9 in general is all about like being close, very, very close to the end of the cycle. Just like this 9 of Wands that we have right here, very close to the end of something. Whatever this work that you're doing, that you're going to kick off this new start for, is definitely leading to a place that's going to be more abundantly filled because we have that sun card as well. But give and take, I think it's like worth assessing where your abundance lies. I definitely see a lot of finances for you guys overall in this reading because we do have a lot of Pentacle energy between your pre-shuffle and this reading kind of popping out, and a lot of action. So let's get another clarifying card for this Queen of Pentacles. I oftentimes like to tell people that the Queen of Pentacles is like breath of reprieve too. She has nothing to be worried over, literally nothing. She is able to just calmly, like when we get anxiety or we have those moments where we kind of feel like, we can't breathe, we can't just relax. The 9 of Pentacles is relaxed energy. Let's get another clarifying card for the 6 of Pentacles with the 9 of Pentacles. What's this 9 of Pentacles here? Ace of Pentacles, opportunity, something being handed to you. A lot of times I like to tell people too, you just gotta kind of walk through this threshold. You see this threshold right over here, this path that's leading to something. It's a new opportunity leading you to a new path. And I think that path is gonna be abundant, but you need to kind of source out, like I was saying with this devil energy, since we do have this top row, moving 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and then to the 6 of Pentacles. This is saying that you're moving slow, but you have something really worth going towards and something that you feel very passionate about. But the 6 of Pentacles is all about what it's going to take to get there. Because like I said, give and take. Like a card of give and take, sourcing out what's going to be good, what's going to be bad, where you can put and invest here and where you cannot invest there. an Ace of Pentacles with this Nine of Pentacles. Very, very strong energy for opportunity, you guys, if you use that. And that officially is advice from Spirit in this position. And that's gonna, whatever that is, whatever that abundance that's coming in is leading to big changes in your life. You know, I don't see, with all this energy that's around, I don't see this Tower card as being destructive. It looks super scary, but I don't see it as being destructive. I don't see it as being your world is falling down around you. I see it as that you're able to like have this new opportunity, gain this new abundance, and be able to work with this give and take energy because you're building your foundation stronger than ever. What's this Tower card for Pisces? Eight of Pentacles. This was in your pre-shuffle. And this is mastery. This is working hard. This is also another card of resilience too, just like this Nine of Wands is. This person sitting here and he's chiseling away at this pentacle right here. He just finished one here and he's set all these other ones up on the side right here where he's already completed his task. So a lot of you guys are refining your skills right now. And with that being with that give and take card, I think you guys are learning, like I've been saying this whole time, where to source out where you need to be giving things and where you need to be like not giving so much to those energies. Automatically flipped over the World card, an end of completion and cycle. I like that. I'm going to get one more. You guys are definitely going places now. It's a new beginning. That I've been seeing this Knight of Pentacles as a movement forward to something that you guys haven't been to before. Even though it's clear by the Six of Cups, I really do think it's like a past idea or past dream that you guys have been having, something you wished for, man, like asked to manifest over and over and over again, and now it's finally like coming to you because now we have this change. With the fact that you've been sitting there asking for this over and over and over again, you're finally like, you worked really hard on it. You've been like focused on it over and over, time and time again. Even whenever Spirit was telling you like, oh, maybe now is right now the time, or other obstacles got in your way, you still developed yourself and worked really, really hard on it. And it's leading you to a cycle of completion. I'm gonna get one more clarifying card for this. What's this World card? You know, the Page of Cups. Yeah, creative forces. And this person literally like has the most creative ideas and the creative aspects in their life. The creativity is something that the Cups hold very, very dear to their heart. They are emotional signs and stuff, but the Page of Cups is all about a fresh perspective on things and fresh ideas whenever it comes to creative forces and where you want to go. And something that you normally feel passionate about. It's also a card, this fish that pops out of this thing has something to tell this person. And it's almost like this person is surprised that this fish is popping out of this cup. So you guys have like a surprise opportunity coming here. It could be in the form of a person as well, just because the pages, queens, and all those things usually do represent a person. So you might have a new person coming in that's dealing with a little bit of love. I wouldn't say the messenger of love, because the Page of Cups usually aren't built to last like the Knight of Cups is. I want to figure this out though. What's this Page of Cups? I really do think you guys are just using your skills and your creativity to master what it is that you want to do, so that way you can like kind of show the world that and bring the world into you. That's words. You guys are thinking about this. You might be overthinking it too. All right, go ahead and take those two. But we have the Ten of Swords right after that, and then we have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, like I was saying, if this is a person that's kind of coming in you to help bring in this refinery, help bringing in this new foundation, you know, I did say this was a card of mastery and refining and whatnot, and kind of like working hard and building. And I said that the Tower card, I felt like you guys were building new and structure. So I think you guys are working really, really hard to build this new foundation for yourself once again. It's going to lead you to that world. And your creative forces are right there with it. You know, like creativity when you're building something, or not physically building, but like when you're like working on new things and gaining new things, this is a beautiful energy to have present. But a lot of times we can get into our mind and overthink. But the fact that this popped out right after we have the 9 and then the 10, I think that the overthinking is coming to an end. And then it's going to lead you to this 10 of Cups energy, which is fulfillment. You've reached the end of the cycle of emotional burdens and happiness. We got these people. Like, how joyous is that card? We got a rainbow with all these cups of it, kids playing in the background. These people are rejoicing and being happy for all that they're looking out on. They worked really hard to get there. So you guys are heading somewhere so great. And I said that at the beginning with this Queen of Wands, which is where we're going to kind of clarify now. very quickly, apparently. Queen of Wands is clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. I saw the Hanged Man first. Hanged Man was at the bottom of your reading when we first cut the deck, and that's your overall theme for this message. And the Page of Pentacles is all about new skill development, understanding things in a new way. So I think those creative forces, we have that Page of Cups here, that creativity has got you moving forward and bringing in new ideas and new things that you want to go for. You've got an understanding too, because Queen of Wands, she's assertive and she is very understanding exactly where she wants to go. Page of Pentacles is the new idea of where you want to go, and the fresh perspective, the new take. This is a new energy that you guys haven't felt before as well. I'm seeing that very, very clearly. Let's get one more clarifying card for this Hangman and Page of Pentacles. You guys are very, very strong. Like, I keep feeling this, like, come into your own self. And you guys have done the work. You guys have been doing the work. And honestly, like, it makes sense. We're approaching you guys' season 2. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, like, Aquarius season still has, like, a couple more weeks in it. And then we cycle right into Pisces season. So, like, when this season comes in strong for you, like, February 20th, 21st, when we hit Pisces season, you guys are going to be on fire. And there's that that Knight of Cups. I was about to say Page because I was talking about the Page of Cups earlier. Knight of Cups, new offer of love and creativity. You guys could have somebody approaching you with this cup. New love coming in because of the perspective that you had and the new skills. Maybe this person's able to do that. But at the end of the day, the Knight of Cups moves forward with beauty and compassion, sees the beauty in all things, as does the Queen of Wands. So I think you guys, where your mind is at and what the perspective is, for you guys, whatever you have, that's your vision right now, is very, very clear. And it's very, very worth like going toward. You guys are obviously moving forward. We got the Knight of Pentacles. We got the Knight of Cups at the end of the spectrum. But we got to figure out this Eight of Cups here. What are we turning away from? Maybe you guys turned away from something also to reach this Queen of Wands, or maybe that some of you need to turn away from something to be able to reach this Queen of Wands. Let's figure that out. What's this Eight of Cups for Pisces? Eight of Cups, Eight of Cups. Page of Wands, spark of a new idea. This is like an idea in general. Automatically, boom, comes into your head. Very, very quick, very, very like rushed energy, but like not the same as like a Knight of Swords, not like super, super quick, but like very, very clear. You have the spark of an idea. I think that flame going off, and that's ignition. That Queen of Wands, like I was just saying, she's on fire. So like this is that spark that's going to create that fire. But let's see what this Eight of Cups with the Page of Wands truly is. Let's get more perspective on it. You got strength. Leo popping out in your reading again, but strength. It's taking a lot to get here, a lot of courage and determination. A lot of you guys, that card just flew out. I'm going to pick it up in a second. But maybe you guys are choosing to turn away from something because you're starting to see that, like, hey, I need to do something better for myself. And it is going to take a little bit of courage and strength to kind of step out into that new energy. Let's grab this card that fell on the floor. Give and take. I love when readings have multiple cards pop up in the same reading that are the same cards. I was just saying, what's it going to take to get there? What are you turning away from? Give and take with strength and the Page of Wands. This new spark of this idea has you turning away from all the old stuff that you used to have. Like I said, I felt like this energy was you guys reinventing yourself, or finally like having a grasp on yourself and knowing where it is that you want to go. And what does it take to get there? Give and take, figuring out what's for you and what's not for you, Pisces. And I left the deck underneath, and like the King of Pentacles is underneath that card of Taurus, but also a card of financial security, of abundance. This person is very, very strong and seated in what they need and what they have around them. The fruits of their labor are paying off. I love that, Pisces. We just gotta figure out what that like spark is for you. You know what I mean? Like, or not we, but like you need to figure out what that spark is for you, whatever it is. And obviously this will resonate with most of you. But as soon as you, even though this is final outcome card, we saw this slow movement in the beginning and a return to something and like figuring something out. And I think you guys are finally figuring it out for yourself. I'm going to go through it and I'm going to pull one more final card just because I want to know overall everything that's on the table right here. How does it all unite together? And what's the overall highest message that Pisces needs to hear? The Fool. The Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Dualic forces, harmony within yourself and synergy, but this could be synergy with somebody else as well, but offering a cup to somebody else as well. But overall, the Fool is the leap of faith, taking the leap of faith. Whenever it comes to this moving away and like stepping into this new power, it's going to be something that, like I said, you haven't felt before. We have the World here and the clarifying for the Tower card about building this new structure and it leading to this overall fulfillment. Hop off that cliff and take this new journey, you guys, because it's something that you haven't tasted before. And what do you need to take with you? This was saying to leave toxic things behind earlier. This person has a little sack right here, and it's got literally only the things that they need. Only the things that they need. The Fool is the beginning of the major arcana. So this is a whole new cycle starting for you, Pisces. An overall message is that, like, take this opportunity whenever it gets handed to you, figure out for yourself what it is that you want, how you want to delegate your responsibilities, your actions, your mind. Put everything that you have, Pisces, to good use at this time. Because like I said, if you do, then you are 100% going to be on fire. And like in the best ways, because it's going to be attracting so much for you, especially with the fact that in your pre-shuffle, I saw so much abundance and so much gain coming in for you. You know, a lot of the same cards, at least 5 or 6 of the same cards that I'm seeing right now were in your pre-shuffle. So that is definitely an overall message for the majority of you. But let's move forward and let's take that leap of faith. Let's leave everything that has been in the past and everything that's been part of your old rule book and telling you like, oh, I need to act and be this way. We're all about that new here. We're all about that new. I was just thinking the other day, and I'm going to sit here and talk about it for like 2 seconds, but a lot of people, or not even a lot of people, just as a social norm and like the way that the years work, we tend to think January to December is our year. It is the new year energy. It is when that rolls over and the number changes. For like this year, it changed from 20 to 21, and next year it'll change from 21 to 22, and you know, vice versa, whatever. And every year ends a cycle and begins a new one. But technically, when we're talking about zodiacs and we're talking about astrology, Pisces is the end of the journey, whereas Aries is the beginning. Aries is the infant, it's the baby. And then Pisces is the full crone, the nurtured adult, the wisdomatic force that's been through everything, seen everything. And the Pisces energy also holds all the zodiacs in her hand and literally like is like a weight and like a counterweight to like keeping all those energies fluid and flowing. And I love that about Piscean energy. So you guys are always really, really great at inventing yourself and coming up with these new creative ideas to help propel you forward. But Pisces is the end of the zodiac cycle. So technically, in my opinion, I think the new year truly starts once Pisces seasons ends. Like, you get to that cycle of completion, and then you start over fresh again, because after Pisces, we go into Aries all again. So Pisces, I would definitely say like towards the end of February, as we cycle into March, like I was saying for, I think Aquarius, that February 20th, or maybe it was in the beginning of this video, February 20th was going to be a milestone, a major day, like as we shift into Pisces, it was this video. And I'm getting confused because a lot of the cards here were also for Aquarius. But your lesson and what you need to be doing, and like the advice that I would say for myself and from Spirit, is to take this new leap of faith, because this energy that's going to be ushering you into March, and then once Aries season kind of kicks in, you guys are going to feel really inventive. And I would say that by the time Pisces season is over, you guys are going to be moving forward on what you want to do, what you want to have for yourself, and where you want to be in your life. I think that's great overall messages, and I'm so excited for you guys. I cannot wait for you guys to have your reading for March and see where you guys are like at, because we'll still be in Pisces season whenever I do the March video as well. So until then, stay humble and stay full of gratitude, Pisces, and I will see you in the next one, okay?